Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. It is the end of the week. It's a mess outside. Let us know what it's like out there for you. Also, it's Friday. What's good for you? What's good for you personally and professionally? Let us know. Let us know below. What are you excited about? What are you grateful for? What are you looking forward to? Okay. Now, in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to brief you on what's going on with the snow this morning, where it's at, where it's headed, and what you can expect for your weekend. And are we going to get out of this warm pattern? And when's that going to happen? So I'll talk about all of those things here in just a couple of minutes. We'll get you going for your day. But in the meantime, feel free to comment below. Let us know again what's good for you on this Friday. What are you happy about personally, professionally? Let us know. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and dive on in. So this is the snow that's moving through. We still have some of this snow in Alger, Schoolcraft, Luce counties. It's all pushing east. There's still a little rain associated with it as well along Lake Michigan this morning. Some rain over in Chippewa and Mackinac counties as that's moving on out. A lot of the alerts have expired on the west end, but Marquette County is still hanging on until about 10 a.m. That might also get dropped a little bit sooner than 10 a.m. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But many areas kind of look like this outside with that wet slush out there. Though, of course, the main highway corridors are in way better shape right now as crews have been out clearing out that snow. Back roads, though, you know it, neighborhood roads, not looking so hot either. So also be looking out for ponding of water with this because of the rain that came through yesterday evening. There could also be some isolated flooding associated with that as well. This is along M28, a little slushy, but it looks not the worst out there. It's just not the greatest. And also, you might be tired of that warm pattern. You might be tired of this gross snow also, hoping for more colder air. All right, here's the timeline of this moving on out, and we've kind of hung around the mid 30s in the east, which is why it's still kind of hung on as some rain in those eastern counties and along Lake Michigan. We're expecting temperatures to hover around freezing for the majority of today. Your afternoon and evening will serve as a nice little break and a lull from the active pattern. We've had an active pattern and we are going to continue with the active pattern basically almost every other day. There's going to be something coming through with a quick round of some sort of wintry precipitation. So yeah, our next one's coming this weekend. I've talked about it all week long. We're still expecting it on Saturday. That'll bring in widespread snow tomorrow. So this is this evening. I'm going to go ahead and give you a closer look. This is this evening. As far as clearing out, as long as things get cleared out, I think you'll be fine for the rest of today, right? Here's the next one. This comes tomorrow. Quick moving clipper system coming in out of Canada. The good news is it's going to be colder tomorrow. So we're looking at 20s, and that makes a huge difference with snowfall consistency, right? So we are looking at a little bit more fluffier snow with this, starting by late morning as this dives on through, and then coverage expands across the UP, not just for us, but also for areas downstate. The lower peninsula taps into this. So this is going to impact us basically, for the most part, the majority of tomorrow. And then by Sunday, it moves on out. So snowfall for Saturday into Sunday, a widespread range of 1 to 3. And our normal typical areas, right, that pick up the additional lake effect will push around 3 to 6 inches. In the interior western counties, the north central, and the northern eastern areas, 3 to 6 inches in those locations. The high elevations, as per usual, when you tap into that north and northeast flow lake effect or lake enhanced snow, you get a little bit more. So there's a potential of an excess of 6 inches in those areas. Things could adjust here as we head into the afternoon with new model run data all week long. There's been a lot of inconsistencies with exactly what would be happening on Saturday. It's become more streamlined now. However, there's another update that's coming later on this afternoon, so you might want to check back in for those changes. Of course, we'll keep you up to date on that. So we'll pick up some snow this weekend. That'll be nice. It doesn't look like a big storm system or anything like that, but having us be in the 20s on Saturday and Sunday really will help us out with the snow melt that we had this week and that wet snow and the rain in the last 24 hours. So yeah, that's good news. Then we're looking at a bit of a pattern change next week by Wednesday. There's going to be a little shift in the jet stream that will help bring us down to teens on Wednesday and Thursday. Hopefully that's going to be sticking around for a little while. So our normal is like 22 or something like that for this time of year. So getting us back to colder conditions to kind of help with all of the melt and that slush out there. We really need that. So yeah. Well, let me think. I think that's the update. I think that's all I have to say. But you know what? Let me give you a preview of Sunday real quick. This is Sunday. You can see most of that snow in that system will be out of the UP. There's still going to be some lingering snow in the lower peninsula. This is right around noon. So most of Sunday's dry. And then, as I mentioned, active pattern, another quick little bout of snow coming in Sunday night into Monday morning. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a really great day and a great weekend. Drive safely out there and enjoy the snow that's coming up this coming weekend. Yeah.